Today, we're diving into what might just be the single most crucial part of any aircraft, and it's not what you think. We're talking about its maintenance records. This is the paper trail that literally keeps planes safe in the sky.
So think about it for a second. What's the most critical component on an airplane? Your mind probably jumps to the engine, right? Or maybe the wings, the flight controls? Well, what if I told you it was something you can't even see from the outside?
Believe it or not, an aircraft's logbooks and its maintenance records are, without a doubt, one of the most important parts of the entire machine. Without that paperwork, a multi-million-dollar jet is just a very, very expensive and very illegal lawn ornament.
So why is this paper trail so important? Well, it all comes down to a really critical concept called airworthiness. That's the FAA's official stamp of approval that an aircraft is safe to fly. You see, a plane isn't just a pile of parts, it's a certified system. And these records are the ultimate proof of its safety.
And the FAA is crystal clear about this. This is not a suggestion, it is a hard rule. The records are the real, tangible evidence that an aircraft meets all the safety requirements. If they're missing or incomplete, that plane's airworthiness certificate can be yanked, grounding it on the spot.
So who's in charge of this mountain of critical paperwork? You might be surprised. The ultimate responsibility actually falls on one specific person.
The regulations draw a very, very clear line in the sand. A mechanic performs the work and makes an entry. You can think of them as the author of a chapter. But the aircraft owner or the operator, they're the librarian. It is their job to keep and maintain the entire collection of books for the whole life of the aircraft.
And we're not just talking about one book. The owner has to maintain a whole library of information. That includes the total flight time, the status of parts that have a mandatory retirement date, overhaul schedules, its current inspection status, and a detailed record of every single major modification and every mandatory safety directive from the FAA. It is, quite literally, the aircraft's complete life story, written in ink.
This is the absolute nightmare scenario for any aircraft owner. Imagine a fire, a flood, or even just a box that goes missing during a move. What do you do then? Can you just start a new book? Not quite. Trying to rebuild lost records is an unbelievably painful and incredibly expensive process. It means you have to play detective, trying to track down every mechanic who ever touched the plane. Then, the owner has to make a legal, notarized statement to establish a new estimated flight time. And finally, mechanics have to perform these exhaustive, deep-dive inspections to re-verify every single safety item. The cost can be astronomical, and it can permanently tank the aircraft's value.
Okay, so let's switch gears for a second. We've talked about the keeper of the records, the owner, but what about the person who's actually writing in them, the maintenance professional?
Every single time a mechanic works on an aircraft, they have to make a logbook entry that contains three key things. It's the law. What did they do? A detailed description. When did they do it? The date it was finished. And who are they? Their signature and their certificate number.
And that signature, it's so much more than just a name on a page. It is a legal declaration. When a mechanic signs that line, they are personally certifying that the work was done right and that the aircraft is officially approved to go back into service. That carries a ton of responsibility.
The logbooks tell the big, running story, but there are a couple of specific forms you'll find in there that are especially important. So let's quickly decode two of the big ones.
First up is the FAA Form 337. The easiest way to think about this is like the aircraft's diary for any major life event. You know, like getting a new engine, a fancy new GPS, or having a major structural repair.
This form is required for any major repair or major alteration, and it describes all that work in painstaking detail. Think of it as a permanent chapter in the plane's history book, one that has to be passed on to every new owner, making sure they know exactly what major work has been done over the years.
Next, we've got Form 8133. Now, if a 337 is a diary for the whole plane, think of this form as a passport for an individual part.
This form certifies that a specific part, like a fuel pump or an alternator, is airworthy after being worked on. It's like a passport that travels with the part, verifying its history. But, and this is a really crucial point, the form says the part is good, but it doesn't mean it's the correct part for a specific plane. The mechanic doing the installation always has the final responsibility to make sure it's the right one for that exact aircraft.
Okay, so let's bring all this home. Why does this matter to you? Well, if you are ever in the market for an airplane, this is where that paper trail becomes your single most important tool.
The FAA really says it best. A clean, organized, and complete set of logbooks is almost always a direct reflection of a well-maintained aircraft. On the other hand, messy, incomplete, or missing records, that is a massive red flag.
So before you even think about buying, you need a checklist just for the paperwork. Go through the records first. Does the flight time add up? Are any of those really expensive, life-limited parts, the ones with a mandatory retirement date, about to come due for replacement? Have all the mandatory FAA safety directives been done? Read every single Form 337 to understand the plane's history. And most importantly, hire an expert to inspect not just the plane, but the paper trail that comes with it.
In the end, it really is that simple. The records tell the true story of the aircraft. Every single flight, every repair, every inspection. It's the plane's autobiography. And you should ask yourself, would you really bet your money and your safety on a story you haven't even read?